The first thing, we should know what nouns are. So nouns are words of people, places, and things. Names of people, places, and things. And whenever you are talking about nouns, okay, first let's talk about how do you classify nouns. We have got classification of nouns. So these names of people, places, and things, they can be classified in different ways. The first classification we have is common nouns. Now, when you're talking about common nouns, these are the names of people, places, and things that are general and not special to a particular place, person, or thing. So, common nouns are just nouns which are like general, like you are used to these kind of nouns, and they are not new. Okay, they are not special to a place, a thing, or a person. For example, when you talk about boy, so boy is a common noun. Even in a sentence, you are not going to use a capital letter when you are starting to write the word boy, or when you want to write the word girl. So you will not use a capital letter because these are common nouns. They are common. You use them and they are not special. They are not new. Otherwise, when you are talking about nouns, you are supposed to use a capital letter. But these are common, so you are not going to use a capital letter when you are writing them. And then another classification of a noun, we have got what we call proper nouns. So when you are talking about proper nouns, these are going to refer to a particular unique person, place, or thing. So now we are using the word unique. It's different from common nouns. Proper nouns are for a unique person, a unique thing, or a unique place. For example, you will not find another Zambia in the world. So when you are writing Zambia, you are going to use a capital letter because Zambia is a unique place. If you are writing Mwanza, you are going to use a capital letter because Mwanza is a unique person. There's no one else like Mwanza. It's just alone like that. So if you are writing a sentence, you begin Mwanza with a small letter, then that is wrong. You begin Zambia with a small letter, that is wrong. You begin elephant with a small letter, that is going to be wrong also. So you need to make sure that you use a capital letter for proper nouns. Okay. Other types of nouns, we also have what we call concrete nouns. Now, when you are talking about concrete nouns, these name physical objects that can be touched. That's why we are saying concrete. You are talking about things that you are able to touch. Okay. For example, you have got ranch. You have got uh, SMUK. You have got a team. These are like physical things that you are able to touch. You are able to touch milk, like a team. You know that. So these are concrete nouns. These name physical objects that can be touched. You can talk of a table. Those are physical things that you are able to touch. Okay, so those are concrete nouns. And then we have got also abstract nouns. Now, when you're talking about abstract nouns, these name actions or ideas that cannot be touched. You are talking about an action or an idea. How can you touch an action? For example, dancing. How can you touch dancing? Or an idea. You have got a thought in your mind. You cannot touch a thought. So these are abstract nouns. They just name actions or ideas. Okay. Things that cannot be touched. All right, so apart from abstract nouns, we have got also what we call collective nouns. When you are talking about collective nouns, these are nouns that name a single group of animals or people. So they are going to name a single group. For example, when you have got a group of people, what do you call that? Okay, maybe a group of cows, what do you call that? So a group of cows, you are going to say head of cattle. So this is a group of cattle. Okay, so, or you can say when you have got a group of lions, you are going to say a pride of lions. When you have got a group of bees, you are going to say a swarm of bees. So these are collective nouns. Depending with a group that you're talking about, you name them differently. So if you have got a group of people, you are going to call it a cloud of people. Okay, a cloud of people. So it is different. You can't say a head of people or a pride of people. No, a swarm of people. That's wrong. So these are collective nouns. And then we also have compound nouns. So when you're talking about compound nouns, these are more than one word which act as a single noun. Okay, more than one word, but they're going to act as a single noun. Like they become more like one to refer to only one thing. For example, you can talk of a book where there are addresses. You are just going to call it address book. And together, this is only one. So it's a group of words, but together they act as just one thing because without the other, the meaning is going to change. If you just say book, then the meaning has changed. If you just say address, the meaning is different. So address book, then the meaning now becomes one also. So more than one word which act as a single noun. So those are what? A compound noun. So these are the types of nouns that you should be able to know. Okay. So remember, common nouns, these refer to common things that are not special. Proper nouns, these refer to things which are unique or people or places which are unique. Concrete nouns, these refer to things, physical things that can be touched. And then abstract nouns, these just refer to ideas or actions which you cannot touch. And then collective nouns, these refer to a group of uh, things or people like that. And then you've got compound nouns. This is more than one word which are going to become one noun. Now let's look at some few examples. Okay, so let's see if we are able to determine if the following are going to be concrete or abstract. You should be telling me which one is going to be abstract, which one is going to be a concrete noun. Let's start with animal. What do you think? Is this a concrete noun or abstract noun? When you're talking about animal, is it concrete noun or abstract noun? Remember, yes. Okay, so remember, abstract is these are nouns that you cannot touch, and then concrete, these are things or people that you're able to touch. So are you able to, can't you touch an animal? For example, a dog, you can't touch a dog. So animal is a concrete noun because you are able to touch it. And then if you say cat, cat is also an animal. You can touch a cat, so it is also a concrete noun. If you say hero, this person is an hero. You cannot touch hero. So this is just the word which is referring to a kind of person. So this is going to be an abstract noun. Okay, if you say newspaper, a newspaper is can be touched, so it's a concrete noun. If you say uh, let's say a year, yes. If you say year, is it a concrete noun or abstract noun? And if you say school, what do you think? Are these abstract nouns or concrete nouns? Okay. So for a year, this is abstract because you can't touch a year. Even school, you can't, this is also abstract. Like you can't touch, of course, we can see a school, but when you just say school, it is an abstract noun because you're not just talking about that building which you are able to see. Okay? All right. So these are some examples.